Some places were never meant to be disturbed. There's a forest deep in the heart of Oregon, known only to those who live nearby. They call it the Whispering Forest. The name isn't just a legend, it's a warning. It started with a dare. For friends Mark, Julia, Danny, and Lisa had grown up in the quiet town of Fairgrove. They had spent their childhood hearing stories about the Whispering Forest, a place where hikers disappeared, where shadows moved on their own, and where the trees seemed to whisper secrets. Mark, always the thrill seeker, proposed the idea. Let's spend the night in the forest, just to prove the stories are fake. Lisa, the most cautious of the group, hesitated. I don't know, guys. People say that once you go in, you come out different. If you come out at all. Danny laughed. Come on, Lisa. You don't actually believe that, do you? Julia, ever the skeptic, rolled her eyes. Let's just do it. It'll be fun. Besides, if we don't, Mark's never going to shut up about it. And so, they packed their bags, armed with flashlights, sleeping bags, and snacks. As the sun dipped below the horizon, they ventured into the forest, unaware that they were stepping into something beyond their understanding. The deeper they walked, the more unnatural the forest seemed. There was no sound, no chirping crickets, no rustling leaves, just an eerie stillness. Then came the whispers, soft at first, like the wind moving through the trees, but soon, distinct words formed. A voice, neither male nor female, seemed to breathe in their ears. Turn back. Lisa froze. Did you hear that? Mark chuckled nervously. Probably just the wind. Not swaying with the wind, but shifting, repositioning, as if closing in around them. The path behind them vanished in the dense foliage. Lisa gripped Mark's arm. We need to leave. Now! Mark, suddenly less sure of himself, nodded. Yeah, let's get out of here. But they were lost. Panic set in. The whispers turned into laughter. Deep, guttural, unnatural. Lisa gripped her flashlight tightly. This isn't real. This isn't real. Danny tried to retrace their steps, but every direction led to the same endless sea of trees. And then, without warning, Julia was gone. One moment she was there, standing beside them. The next, she had vanished, as if the forest had swallowed her whole. Julia! Mark screamed, running toward the spot where she had been. But there was nothing, only trees watching, listening. Danny turned to Lisa, his face pale. We have to keep moving, but the forest had other plans. One by one, the trees whispered their names. Mark, Lisa, Danny, each name spoken in a voice that wasn't theirs. The whispers slithered into their minds, twisting their thoughts, their memories. Lisa fell to her knees. Stop it! Stop it! Then Danny was gone. No scream. No struggle. Just gone. Mark grabbed Lisa's hand. Run! They ran, their breaths ragged, their legs burning. But the forest had no end. Every path led them deeper. Every clearing looked the same. The whispers followed, mocking, taunting. The laughter grew deafening, ringing in their ears, in their bones. Then Mark tripped. Lisa turned, reaching for him, but he looked up at her with hollow eyes. They took me, he whispered. And then he was gone. Lisa screamed, stumbling backward. Alone. Alone in the endless, whispering dark. The trees leaned in, their shadows stretching toward her. She closed her eyes, willing herself to wake up, to escape. A hand touched her shoulder. She spun around, heart hammering. It was Julia, but her eyes, they weren't hers anymore. Come with me, Julia whispered, a grin splitting her face. It's better if you don't fight. Lisa ran, but no matter how far she went, the voices followed. Days later, a search party found Lisa sitting at the edge of the forest, silent, staring.